look around, I think.
Alethea. Morning everybody. Welcome back.
Morning.
New subscribers too. Did you follow my instructions yesterday? Well, we did, went out doing a big shot yesterday. I was absolutely shattered
Yeah.
when we got back.
And me.
Yeah. So I didn't get any work done yesterday on the drawing. So I'm gonna do it this morning. Before I load this video up, so you'll see it now. Okay, I got a bit further that I've just outlined the second doggy there, just in pencil. Okay. I don't know. And what am I going to talk about today? I watched two van lifers last night. Stephen out Country Life TV, Country Van TV, Country Life TV. Oh God, he's up in Skye, and I mean, is it the capital of Skye, in a little harbour town, Port Summit or other. I really envied him because it's quiet. He says it's usually rammed, but there's nobody there. I think that's when I like to be in places, when there's nobody there. And also roaming in Raymond, they're down in Watchet, in Somerset. Nobody there either. It's interesting little place that. God, how long ago were it back when we went there? I remember we were going to Bideford.
5 years maybe?
We were going to Bideford. And we stopped off at Watchet on our way to Bideford. And I think it was sort of tea time-ish when we were there. I'm not quite sure what time of year it was, but it was really quiet. I remember we got some fish and chips at a fish and chip shop on that quay, and we sat on that quay. And then it was not a marina then. It was a fisherman's harbour. And we actually met a lady. We went for a walk round back streets, all round back streets, watch it. And we met this lady, and she was telling us that they were going to make it into a marina. It would have been in the 90s.
We've been there since we've passed through.
Yeah, I know, but it
we're different.
busy, totally different from what it was like then.
Yeah.
And didn't she tell us that there's like a bell rings or an horn sounds, and there's a boat. Does it go out to Lundy?
Yeah, I think so.
Lundy Island, is it?
Yeah.
It takes supplies out to Lundy.
I think so.
And comes back or something.
Yeah.
And they always sound this horn or something.
When it's coming back into harbour.
Yeah. I don't know whether that's still going on down there. Yeah. I remember in that area there, I remember when we were...
Do you remember when we stayed on that site in above where that young chap ran sight and his auntie. Can't you remember? It were a funny little sight, and his aunt, they had a caravan on in the field next door, which they stayed in when they were looking after animals.
Oh,
do you remember?
yes.
But they actually lived somewhere else.
Oh, God.
I think his auntie were actually his father's partner, and his father had died, and he called her auntie, didn't he?
Yeah.
And we were sat there one day, and he came in, didn't he? And there was this like
It was.
You tell them.
It was where the Elson was. There was like
Container.
a big round container full of water at the side of the Elson, and I don't know whether they want a tap or something.
I don't know.
I thought, what is this? Are you supposed to use this to wash your Elson out? To rinse your Elson out after you've emptied your toilet. So anyway, I emptied my toilet and I rinsed my cassette out in this water afterwards.
Well, you filled Cassette up, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then poured it down Elson.
And then poured it down Elson, yeah. And then Pat was watching him later on that day, was it?
No, I think it was it following morning. Or?
He washed his hair in it.
Oh my God, Trevor!
What have I done now? Well, they lived in a caravan in the next field, didn't they? It were all really primitive.
Yeah, but they only lived there. Well, I think it were calves were calving or something.
All right.
Because they had animals, didn't they? Which were left.
It were near Penzance because
Penzance,
you could literally see. Not Le Mans Saint-Michel. St Michael's Mount. Well, really high up, but near coast, and you could literally see St Michael's Mount.
Yeah.
It were a
nice couple,
great.
though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were really friendly, and mind you, might not have been after Evident. Oh God, I do some things.
Yeah. Well, that the time that we found, I mean, we'd been there before, hadn't we, to Penzance and had a look round, because David and our Tracy got engaged at Land's End there.
Yeah, they
he
did.
bought the ring in Penzance.
Yeah, I did.
And asked her to marry him there, didn't he? And, I mean, so we'd been a couple of times before, and then we discovered this little park in Penzance, didn't we?
Yeah.
And, I mean, it were a lovely park, and we didn't even know it were there.
No,
it
we
were all
didn't.
tropical plants.
Yeah, the kind of plants.
Oh, it were a lovely place.
It wasn't enclosed, it was all open, and yet the plants that were growing in it were really tropical.
And then we went on to that next little place there, didn't we?
Newlyn,
and that were really quaint, and we got some absolutely fantastic fish and chips.
the best fish and chips we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
They were gorgeous.
Big, we sat on a bench.
We're really fussy about fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you may know from one of our other videos where we went into a fish and chip shop, and they weren't very nice.
Yeah. That holiday, that was when I retired. We still had the caravan then.
Oh yeah.
The pageant,
You
Bailey
went off
pageant.
for quite a long time.
And we went for 7 or 8 weeks. We went. We worked as well all the way around. Because when I was a kid, in the 50s, my mother and father had a car. We only lived in a back-to-back in Leeds, And my mum and dad were the only people on the street to have a car. I mean, it were an old Ford 10, side valve. But my mum and dad, they used to drive to near Penzance.
St Michael's Mount.
Yeah. My brain. Marazion.
Yeah.
Marazion. And there were no motorways. They used to set off round sort of after tea and drive through at night. And then we'd stop in a lay-by and then carry on, you know. And we used to stay. Our kid remembers.
He remembers everything.
He's got a right memory as our kid. Remembers
names of people that they stayed.
Remembers name of their dog.
Yeah.
This couple had a dog in this bungalow in Marazion where we used to stay.
Because we rang him up from Marazion.
Yeah, I asked him
what name of street.
He remembered name of street, and I'm not kidding. We would only have been about 7 or 8 years old.
And he knew, didn't he? He told us where the house was.
Yeah, he did. It were a great holiday, and that we took that 26-footer double axle. We took it all round them
little lanes.
Them little lanes in Cornwall. Yeah. And I don't know if it were on. No, it wasn't on that trip when we called in at Watchet. That was the trip when we went to Bideford. Yeah.
Yeah, we just went down in
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had a...
We stayed in... We hired a lodge.
No.
That time when Tracy and David got engaged.
Yeah, that's not the time when we called in at Watchet. When we called in at Watchet, we were just you and me.
Right.
And we were towing that.
That big?
No. We were towing that Astral Scout.
Oh.
With gas mantles.
Oh.
Yeah. And we put it on a little site at top of that. Yeah. Now there's somewhere else where I can't remember. It's a steep cobbly hill going down. You'll know it in Devon. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go down with cars.
Yeah. You park at the top.
Yeah.
There was a little site at Engate Road there, and oh, gold. I remember during night we had ferocious wind and rain, and I put the car in front of the van to protect it and stop us getting blown over. And following morning it won't start.
Car.
And we had to shove it.
We had to push it out at field because it were a grass field.
Yeah. This old lady come out of one of the cottages, and you and this old lady were pushing it while I steered it and jumped in, and we went down that hill so far and it started. Oh God.
Come back up and hitch back up to caravan. Oh dear, that was alright. Carry on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That caravan, when we were in Waddingham, Trevor, we talked about getting a caravan, and he'd spotted this one on way to a tuning, and he bought it.
600 quid.
And brought it back home, and I'm not kidding you, I could have cried. He's always doing this to me.
I thought it were all right.
Gas mantles, no eating, no toilet.
Well.
Oh dear.
Well. To get that kind of a van.
And it were orange covers, really bright orange everywhere, and you had to make the table and 2 benches up into a bed, and then it had a little seating area at front, and then it had like a hammock that sat in little holes over the top. But we did take our nephews on holiday in it.
Oh dear, they've never forgotten that.
Oh.
In fact, one of them's coming. It says tomorrow or Thursday. He says
Oh, I usually just turn up when he says, but it could be an hour late or...
They were only very little then when we
Yeah.
took them up to Lake District, and they'd been brought up in a housing estate in Leeds, and the kind of holidays they were used to are one-armed bandits and fairgrounds and all that. And we took them into the middle of nowhere, and they were foaming at mouth at first, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were having withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah.
Because, what you brought us here for? Oh, they were really miserable.
It was.
But by end of holiday, they were enjoying it.
Yeah.
Mm.
They played
And
football with
they've
them.
never forgotten that holiday.
One day it rained all day, and it had just happened that the previous day we'd bought some little cars that were really quick. So all day we had cushions all over the floor and bits of wood and made ramps, and these cars, they were playing all day with these cars, running them up and down all these cushions and things, weren't you?
Yeah, they used to, they sort of
had wheelie
and you
things.
let go of them and they did all sorts.
Yeah.
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 Mm. That were in Annan.
It just rained and rained.
South Scotland. Well, right on border really.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. When I saw them last night, I was thinking, I was envying them.
All the people that were at...
Yeah, Roman in Raymond and Country Van Life TV.
Country Van.
Stephen. Up in Skye, in Christine, yeah. I were envying them. But of course they both camp they don't go on sites. They survive days on end without a hookup. I were asking Stephen in his comments whether I think he has got a jackery type thing. I don't know if it's a jackery. He manages to keep warm and he don't move for days, and I just don't know how he does it, because it's not a new camper, it's fairly old. I don't know whether he's rigged it up to survive. I don't know where he gets his power from. Yeah. I don't know when I was trying to work it out in my head the other day about your tablets, when we have to order them and when you get them, because we can't set off anywhere until you've got your tablets.
Yeah.
I was trying to work it out, because it's going to be weird, isn't it, over Christmas?
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it this Friday you order them? Have we? Have you had them? You have them after three on the third week.
Yeah.
You order them on the third.
Yeah.
At the end of the third week, don't you?
In fact, I think you maybe should order them a bit earlier, because
Sort of tomorrow. Wednesday.
I don't know. I'll have to have a look down.
And
see.
Yeah, to work it out. So we can't. Yeah. There's so many things dictate when we can and can't go and for how long. Yeah. We don't have Stephen's freedom.
No.
Yeah, okay. I think this has gone on long enough. This too long, really.
Wash up, feed Ernie.
Right. Usual.
Put washing on.
Okay.
Ring hospital.
Ring hospital.
I've got to make sure that they've got the right telephone number to ring me on, because
if
we're going away.
All right.
I don't want them ringing here.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. See you later. Bye.
Bye.